Hi guys. I have kind of a mixed up haul to do today. Um, it's not a lot, but I think I've told y'all that Jeff and I like to go to garage sales and stuff like that. It's entertainment. It's not about needing to find anything or buying anything. It's about entertainment. But um, one of the sales we were at, they had a bunch of tripods. They had no idea what this was. And while it took me a while to figure out how to use it, I knew what it was. I just wasn't sure exactly how it functioned. But this is a tabletop easel. And while I don't use canvases a lot, it would be fun to have this to, say, hold up a drawing pad or something like that. Now, um, it I had to bring it home to figure out how to use it. What I only paid $1 for it. So even if I don't use it, I have a couple of little um, girls that I know will. So I haven't decided if I'm keeping it or not. But um, I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't figure it out. But then I realized that the canvas actually sits on the table, or the book sits on the table. So there's no bottom support for this. So that was what was so confusing. But I did figure it out, and I know how to use it now. So I did get that, which like I said, I'm not sure. I think it might be fun to use, and you never know. And I found this little golden book. It's kind of sad on the corners, but that's okay because that just means it was well loved. And this is the night before Christmas. And I've been wanting to do some December daily journals. And so I just kind of, if they're reasonable and they're not terrible chewed up, I've been getting the little golden books. So there's that. These are fun. I have no idea of the picture or anything else, and I don't really care about what the picture is. But can you see these tiny little, and I'm not going to open the bag because they're, oh, but one of the bags is open. No, it's not. They're itty bitty little puzzle pieces, and I thought that would be fun to use in an art journal. Okay, this must be one puzzle, and this is the other puzzle. So I'll have to decide if I'm going to, keep them whole or use them because I really bought it to use the little tiny puzzle pieces like in a cluster or a collage or something like that. So, and then I got these. Aren't these gorgeous? Every occasion. They only have one leaf on the back, but they have 3 leaves on this front corner, so I love them. By now, Lisa should have this. This didn't come from the garage sale. This came from Ollie's. And Lisa's package should have gotten there. Jeff and I had to go to Ollie's for a couple of things here recently, and we were going down the aisle, and these were on the bottom shelf, just laid flat. And I said, hand me one of those so I can look at it. And I opened it like this, and Jeff said, oh, you need to send one of those to Lisa. What do you think it'll cost to ship one of those? What this is these are giant, they're 4 times the size of this sheet. It's supposed to be wrapping paper. But I just loved the paper, and I loved of course, I love bugs, but then there's one in here that's mushrooms, which I really loved. I like these snails too. There's more bugs. There's some pretty birds. There's another bird, and then it has a tag to go with each piece. So technically it's wrapping paper, but you know I'm going to use it in a junk journal. So, okay, more garage sale finds. Now, I didn't bring them in here, but I got a full box of canning jars. I could have gotten a lot more, but I'm not actually canning. I use the jars for my dehydrated stuff and things like that. And so I didn't go overboard getting them. But they had this one. And I want to do some eco dyeing using sun to make the dye. So basically, instead of sun tea, I'll be making sun dye. And I needed another gallon jar, and I think she charged me 50 cents for this. So I got this, plus I got some canning jars. I also got a lamp that there's no way I can show you my lamp because it's, you know, a floor lamp. I actually own two just like it, and I wanted the lamp for the little plastic cones because one of my little plastic cones got too hot and kind of melted. So now I have extras. I found this on the street. Isn't it pretty? And I've been talking about doing a feather journal, so I'm doing some little collectings. Alright. This is hard to show, but I'm sure that you can see some of it. It definitely is got stains, and it's got spots where it's been damaged. It's going in the bath as soon as I get done showing it to you. But this is all old fabric, and it's well quilted. It's not the best quilting in the world, but it was so pretty, and I'm going to cut it up anyways. And so Jeff said, you think you can wash it? I said, oh, I'll wash it. I mean, I think it'll be fine. It's just that, you know, as far as using as a quilt, I wouldn't, because it's got too many stains and spots on it. But as far as cutting it up for journal covers, I think it will be awesome. So, and she didn't want a lot. That was another thing. I got a good deal on it. It wasn't, but the fabrics are all, I would say, feed sacks. I'm not going to guarantee they're all old feed sacks, but from the looks of them, that's what they look like. So, one of the reasons I wanted to get this haul done was because I want to take care of that. So, then I got, and you know, I just went to the big library book sale, so I didn't need any books, but what she wanted for these was very reasonable, so I got them. I got this one, and I just thought that the illustrations in it are really fun. Not all of them, but look at this one. Isn't that awesome? And they're nice big pages, so if there's not a good illustration on it, like that illustration doesn't really trip my trigger, but this one does, so I would save that one. But if there's no illustration that I really like on it, then these pages would make great pockets and things, because it's got a really pretty color to it, but yet it's pretty sturdy. So like that page could be taken out and fancy pockets made out of it, because it's a little bigger than some books that I have. But there was just a lot of really nice illustrations in it. So I got that. Like I said, I didn't need any books, but I did get them. And I got them because they are such pretty covers. These are Reader's Digest condensed books. They're not in good shape by any means, but they have such pretty covers. And this is a really nice size to make journals. So, the pretty covers was what grabbed me. And like I said, they were extremely reasonable for what I got them for. So, let me put these back because I got 3 more to show you. Oh, yeah. But as far as these books go, they have been abused. They have not been kept where they were in anything climate controlled. It looks like they've been in a garage or something because they are definitely dry and brittle. This one's not as bad, but some of the others were. But like I said, I got them because of their pretty covers. I just think this one's just gorgeous. Now, none of them have the pretty inside papers. Like some of the Reader's Digest books, I have a really pretty in paper in them. These did not have that. Okay, let's put those back in there. And then we have this bag. And, oh, don't fall over. And this bag of stuff, she had a ton of Crafty stuff, but a lot of her stuff was a little pricey, and I wouldn't have paid $1 for these normally, but I really liked it, and I was getting some other things. But I think these are boxes. Okay, you pop it up. It folds up, and then you fold it like a house, and it's a box. But I think it would make a really fun journal. And there were 4 of them, so I did go ahead and get it. I just think that as a journal cover, it would be fun to play with. It's flat. It'd be kind of like using a file folder. But I thought it'd be cute. So I got that. Let's see if we can put stuff right here. She had all kinds of this stuff. She had all kinds of brads and eyelets. My brain is not working as far as what the names of things are. But I had to pick and choose which bags and of things were reasonably priced for what they were. So I didn't even get into this bag. I found this bag on the way out and decided it was probably worth the $3. Oh, these are scrapbook. They're extensions. These are close to my heart, extensions for scrapbook, which will be good. Oh, those are interesting. I couldn't even see all of it in this bag, so it was one of those things where I kind of peeked at the bag, and because it was good, reasonable, I went ahead and got it. Okay, these are brads. This is adorable. that one's broke, but these are see, they're brads, but they're little tires. They're kind of cutesy, so, you know, I don't know, but I could probably use something like that in a steampunky journal. These are more brads. Let me maybe bring you in a little bit and so you can see closer. Oh, what I got. But this bag was a pretty decent price for what it was. Green, kind of pumpkin. These are stars. These are white. Okay, these are little squares. I'll use those. I love those. I like brads a lot. These are pink and blue. Okay, these are little, most of them are little squares. They're little itty bitty squares. Okay. Which I love these little tiny ones. I've used most of my little tiny ones up. These are interesting. These are like red, white, and blue stars. So these are some more multicolored brads. These are little silver ones, little round silver ones. But like I said, I like this size for a lot of things. Okay, and these are charms. Oops. These will be good. Love, cherish, create. Okay, yeah, these will be great. Yeah, this bag was definitely worth it. These are all eyelets. And they're the smaller eyelets, which oh, that's a tiny little bag of like gray brads, which, you know, I'll use those. But these are, like I said, all the smaller eyelets. And I don't use them as much, but I do like them for different things. And these are kind of weird. They're supposed to look like an eyelet, but they're a little tiny brad. So it says large eyelet brad. I don't have a clue what you would do with those, but that's okay. Then, let's see. This is another box of eyelets, and it was $2. But these are the bigger eyelets, which I use more of. Also liked this little box, and that was a good deal for this this particular package, due to the fact that it had the it has the containers. It's a fun box as well, but the metal box is just not really on. It's a little on me. Let's see what's next. Okay, I didn't even open this. I saw what was in the top of it and I just grabbed it. These are chipboard pieces that are shaped like a ticket. It's a puzzle, I'm guessing, but this one says discover, laughter, enjoy, thoughtful, precious. So they look like a ticket, sort of, and that they're actually a puzzle, but I thought it would be fun to make them in, you know, use them in clusters and things like that. And because they're chipboard, they'll make fun clusters. The other thing is they're kind of a little grungy from the look. You know, they're supposed to be grungy, and I really liked that. So I just, you know, scooped those up. Okay, and that's apparently that's something from KC and Company, unless the box was, and I don't know. I have to. She had a lot of scrapbook stuff, so. Okay, these are more. Okay, these are more brads. Just different colored brads. Looks like they came from close to my heart. And don't get me wrong, $1 was a good price, but some of these were marked $5. So you kind of had to look to see which ones were a good deal and which ones weren't. These are interesting, and I didn't open this to try to figure them out. I just went ahead and took it because I could already tell I would like them. They look like they would make great closures with ribbons and things. They are a little D-ring, and then it looks, there's a matching brad to hold that on so that you could like attach a ribbon or run a belt loop. It's kind of like a belt loop, and there's multiple colors in here. That was a pretty good sale. I did well finding these, but there's like antique brass, black, antique, I don't know what color that is, silver. That one's silver. This one's gold. This one's white. So those were a good deal. Oh, this is a whole little bag of multicolored brads, and they're not the huge ones. They're not the tiny ones. They're kind of in the middle size, which I kind of like those too. Oh, I got this for my friend Lisa. I have a lot of dragonflies, and I love dragonflies, but I got this one for Lisa. It's very intricate, and I think that she'll like it a lot. It's also a good size, I think. And I just got a couple more things. Yep, that's it. I love these kinds of punches for borders and stuff. And this was one I didn't have, so I picked it up. And then I have several little sets of letters. This is one set I already had, but these were a little bigger. See, this one is about a ½ inch, where the other one's about a ¼ inch. So, and she had a couple sets like this, but there again, this set was $1, and the other set I think she wanted $10 for. So I had to just kind of keep an eye and see what was a good deal and what wasn't. And that's just the way it works sometimes. Anyways, guys, that is my little haul. That, you know, from the last, I don't know, little bit of garage sailing that we've done. We did not do any estate sales the last week or two because they were just kind of far away. So we just didn't go to the estate sales. We just kind of stayed home and didn't really do much. But I hope this gives you some ideas of some stuff that, you know, might be fun to play with. And we'll see y'all later. Go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.